able to start it immediately. Anyway, we are delayed by just a couple of minutes. Okay, welcome you all to the interactive session of the fourth batch of Raipur region. We feel extremely happy to welcome you all. In total, you are having 47 participants, and this course is uniqueness in many ways. I think all of you can hear me. You can hear me, I hope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now it is actually uniqueness in many ways. You are the first, actually, the region to have training on this platform. And actually, we started this training in way back in June. We tried with some teachers of 5 different regions, but we got a request from Raipur region to train 200 plus teachers, and you have been divided into 5 batches, and you are in batch number 4. I think now I am just doing it for the 3rd day, because third day means actually 4th day, but I didn't give you any assignment or so on Janmashtami day. Like that, we will be having 9 assignments. I think I will explain it once again. We will be having total 9 assignments, and all these 9 assignments will be based on your 25 lessons only, all the 25 lessons only. And if you have any other doubt apart from that lessons which you are reading, then we will be doing it in our interactive session. And I think today morning I sent one Google form to you, and some of you have asked me some doubts. Let us just to clarify those doubts now. Okay, now before I start, once again, I welcome you all to this interactive session. And remember that whatever the material we are giving, it is only a curtain raiser. We cannot teach you everything to go about for online teaching. But you would have seen that the way it has been designed, you can remember that what we have done, we have just to simply give you then how to make a PowerPoint presentation more effective. Okay, normally if you are going on writing by hand and all and showing to the children, sometimes it may not be that much clear to them. Suppose if you make a PPT and then explain to the children will like it more. And suppose if you have the PPT with your narration, then also it will be highly interesting. Then we have given you that idea how to convert it into video also. And today you might have got that quiz, very highly interesting. Remember that always whenever you are teaching in the online, don't teach for the total 40 minutes or 35 minutes, whatever may be. What you do is, you just teach only for 20 minutes. The remaining time, you just devote it for checking whether they have learned it or not. How to check it? We can make use of this online quiz, and we can make use of some interactive worksheets that you are going to see in the upcoming sessions. Before I go for it, then there are we are going to discuss only 2 types of please mute your mic, please. We are going to discuss 2 types of interactive video interactive worksheets software, because we have selected only those software which are freely available, and not only that, which can be used online, which can be used very quickly. You can make it, but you are going to enjoy it. But don't worry, once again I repeat, all of you please do it in a leisurely manner. We are not just asking you to do it quickly, because our intention is that you should learn, then only you have to implement it. And another interesting thing which I want to tell you is, suppose whatever you are doing the material, for example, you are preparing a PPT with a narration, you are converting it into a video, you are going to prepare a quiz, you are going to prepare some interactive worksheets. Okay, you please select a class and select a topic, and please focus on that only. For example, a particular person of class 6th standard, he has selected one topic in a particular class, that is class 6, and he has selected a chapter. In that, you select a topic, you go on, do all the material, prepare all the material on that chapter only. Why I am telling, it will be highly useful to you whenever you are doing the interaction class. वो class में आपको तो काम आ जाएगा. Before I start explaining certain things, do you want to share something? Anybody? Are you facing any problem in reading the material? Are you facing any problem in uploading? Are you facing any problem? You can come out, you can unmute your mic and you can talk.
So this is Preeti from KV number 1 Raipur.
Okay.
And yes, I was facing problem before getting it updated. Actually, I was using that 97 2003 version, and just day before I got it updated to 2010, Windows 2010 and MS
Okay.
Office. But before that, it was really hard for me to understand and getting the keys, what you were pressing on your screen, what we are seeing on the video, and what I was doing on my laptop. It was really tough.
Little bit difference will be there.
Yeah, and moreover, the functions were not there, na, those the functions which you want us to do, and
No, you tell me which function is not there. You want to
but now I'm getting everything, sir. Yesterday itself, yesterday,
converting it into video directly.
yeah, it was not there, and
Please go through the
and
video. I have clearly explained that is available only in Windows 2000 or Office 2010 and later versions. Suppose those who are not having it, you do the narration separately and make the video using any software which you want. Okay.
okay, sir, I have downloaded that OBS software,
Okay.
but still when I tested it by sending one of my friend, one of my colleague, she's also having joining having this course right now, and she was unable to listen my narration. Only she could see my slides going on. There was an icon of recording, but there was no sound. Then I got my laptop updated and finally submitted my assignment
There
also.
may be a problem with the microphone.
Didn't understand, actually didn't understand what was the issue,
Okay,
so
now
finally got updated.
the problem is solved.
Yeah, finally solved and assignment submitted, sir.
Okay, madam. Okay, that is actually required now. That is actually
Yeah.
okay. Anybody else? Anybody wants to just add so that we can straight away go on explaining that actually what some of them asked some questions. I wish to answer those questions now. You see, whatever they asked, I will just try to answer now. Okay, I think one or two questions were based on the Jamboard. Okay, I will just try to explain it now. Any other person want to add anything? You can mute your cameras, Mr. Subhash Chandra, Mr. Asha and Rajini madam. You can mute your camera also. You can mute your camera. Okay, it is not that I don't want to see your faces. Whenever you are using your camera, remember that you are wasting your data. You are not able to hear me, Mr. Subhash Chandra, Asha, Soni, and Rajini madam, Neelam Tiwari. You are not able to hear me. No problem. Well, I think some questions came on Jamboard. I will try to explain that Jamboard. Well, I am presenting now. Okay. I think all of you are able to see the. All of you are able to see Gmail account. You are able to see.
Yes, sir, it's your Gmail
Yes,
account.
sir.
Okay, you are able to see the Gmail account. Okay, well, now of making use of that board, whatever you are just making use of it, there are so many ways of just making use of that board. There are, you see, the thing is very interesting. All of you are making use of so many options for writing for the children. Okay, I think some of them I have seen that they are virtually taking a blackboard and then writing it and then zooming and then showing. The other way is you are having one extension for tablet. That extension tablet you will be having. The tablet can be connected with your computer using USB. Is there anybody using that? A tablet connected with your laptop and then for writing tab. Anybody using? Okay, well, okay. I think most of them are using it. If you are using that, this Jamboard and what I am going to show you, one more board, are highly useful in that. Why? Because with your mouse doing and writing everything, it will take some time. Okay, now where is the Jamboard? You have to go to this apps. All of you know that whenever you are having any Gmail account, you will have a lot of apps freely available. Whenever you are having your G Suite account, you will have more. You will have more. So आगे भी आपको मिलेगा. Okay. Now in that there is one called Jamboard. Take it. The Jamboard will open. Jamboard is open now. Okay. Now you see I have not done anything here. Therefore it is showing that I have not done anything. I think all of you are able to see this plus sign. On the right side there is one plus sign. You have to just click it. If you click that plus sign at the bottom, there is one plus sign is there. Then one Jamboard will open. Now what are the advantages in this Jamboard? You can write something and you can put some images in that and you can share it with the children and you can have a note on it. But remember in this Jamboard there are some restrictions are also there. Okay, now you see you are seeing here as background. You can choose the background. You say I can choose it like this or I can choose it like this. You play around and then find which type of background you want for the children to start. Okay, now here you are having clear frame, means then you have to simply clear. You know what is the meaning of it. Here you are having expand the time frame. That is you can have any number of pages. You can have any number of pages. Okay, now here there is a pen. This pen can be taken and you can write here anything you want. Okay, remember that I am now writing with mouse. I am writing with mouse. Once again I repeat, suppose if you are having a laptop or a computer, now in the market one tablet is available. They are calling it as bamboo tablet or you can calling it as writing pad. Whatever you can call, and so many are available starting from 3,000 to 7,000 or 8,000. What you have to do is the tablet will be in the shape of an A4 size paper. I am talking about a general one. There are many sizes are there. A4 size paper size it will be there. It will have, they will give you a pen and they will give the USB connector. You have to simply connect it with your computer. Whatever you are writing on that tab, that is tablet or writing pad, bamboo tablet, then that will come in the screen. Therefore, now what you can do is those who are having a better handwriting, you can very easily you can write it. Okay. Now another interesting thing about this is you are having eraser. I can erase it whatever I have written. Okay. Now here one more is called sticky note. What is the meaning of sticky note? You want to show something. Okay, now suppose if you want to show the children that this is the part of the root. For example, you want to just to show it to the children. Okay, what you have to do is you can simply save it. The sticky note will come over here. I think I am closing it. Okay. Now this sticky note can be brought anywhere and you can rotate it also. Suppose if you are showing to the children something, the sticky note will tell them some more information about it. Okay, what is the other one? You are having an image. This image normally remember whenever you are using any Google extension. Google extension means you are using Gmail, Google Sheet or Google Drive or anything you are using. It will always give you options for putting images. You see what are the options it is having? It is having the option of upload, Google image search, Google Drive and photos. What is the meaning of upload? Upload means you have to upload from your computer. You have to upload from your computer. Suppose already you are having an image, you already have downloaded it and you have kept it in a place, then you can upload it. Then this is another one is Google image search, and this is Google Drive, which you are having today. I think you might have read it. Okay, now this Google image search, you can type anything. For example, I will type flower. Okay, now I'm just searching. See, so many flowers have come. Just simply I will select it and then select it. Now it will take some time, depends on the size of that particular one. You see that flower has come over here. Okay, like that, it is very clearly you can type it. Suppose those who are teaching about animals, you can simply type in that name of the animal, that animal will come. Now this size can be reduced, or you can rotate it and you can reduce the size of it. You see, I'm reducing the size, I'm rotating it. Okay, now I can delete it, I can duplicate it, you can do anything. Okay, now this is actually the Jamboard, where while teaching you can explain something. What are the options available? You are having an option for pen, you are having an option for eraser, you are having an option for sticky note, you are having an option for adding images, and you can write anything. Okay, now what is actually another advantage of this Jamboard is you can share it with the children. What is the meaning of sharing with the children? आपने कुछ सवाल पूछा, बच्चों से जवाब मांग रहे हैं. You can send this Jamboard to the child. He will write the answer and he will send it back to you. तो ऐसा है ना, हम लोग तो क्वेश्चन पेपर देते हैं, फिल इन द ब्लैंक देते हैं, बच्चों लोग फिल करके आपको वापस ही देते हैं ना. ऐसा Jamboard में भी हो जाएगा. बट बी केयरफुल, इसमें एक ही डिसएडवांटेज क्या है? If you just give this Jamboard with the questions to the children, they have to write only the answers, but they can edit the question also. थोड़ा सा खतरा है. Okay, that is a big trouble. You cannot lock the questions. Suppose you are having some 5 or 6 filling the blanks. बच्चों को बोलते हैं ये 6 को आप आंसर लिख दो, और उसमें तो 4 मिटाकर सिर्फ 2 को दे दिया तो आप कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे. That is the only disadvantage with this Jamboard. The meaning is you have to can share it. How to share it? You are having the share button over here. Simply share it. You see it will load. It will ask you share with the people and group. You have to simply write the Gmail account or email account, whatever may be. Then automatically that will go in his email account. You have to simply open it. Remember, those who are having Gmail account, those who are having account in Jamboard will automatically open, because it is a kind of HTML file. So there won't be any problem for it. Okay, this is actually Jamboard. I think more than 2 people have asked me, sir, actually how to use the Jamboard. But remember friends, this Jamboard is a board who can use, who is having Gmail account. Who is having Gmail account. I think one gentleman asked me, sir, I am having Rediffmail. I told him that chalega. But now he is facing problem whenever that Google Drive question comes. My dear friend, only for that Google Drive only you need a Gmail account. For the remaining whatever the course में आपका Gmail account का जरूरत नहीं है. But remember, Gmail account is having a lot of advantages. If you have a Gmail account, you will have a Google Drive of 15 GB free. If you are having a Gmail account, you can have so many extensions. If you have a Gmail account, you are having a Google Form, Google Slide, Google Sheet, I think endless. I think you know that what are the apps available there. And not only that, you can have your own blogger. Therefore, those who are not having Gmail account, those who have registered for the course with some other account, don't worry, no need to change your account. Please do the work in Gmail account and simply give me. Okay, let it your logged account will be the same thing. That is it is not going to affect any of us. Okay, now this I think this Jamboard I am just closing it. Well, one more question was asked by one of our friend about that Google Classroom. Okay, about that Google Classroom, I think I'm not able to get it out. Okay, in that I think all of you are using Google Suite, I hope. Is it all of you are using Google Suite?
Yes, sir. Google Suite account.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. In that, I think you see, remember that normal Google account will have a Gmail account, will be giving you Google Classroom. But if you are having a G Suite account, the Google Classroom advantages are more. The only what is the advantage? Number of courses is unlimited and the number of students is totally unlimited. I think some of the friend has asked me about that, sir, how to give quiz in Google Classroom. But remember, now actually how you are studying with me, you are seeing it in Yaksha platform, but doing your work in Google Sheet, Google Form. Okay, but I can use Google Classroom also to teach all these topics, but I don't want to do it because we want to use the Yaksha platform by IIT Bombay. Okay, now for the purpose of that person, I will be teaching you what is a Google Classroom. But remember, friends, for that Google Classroom, I have made some videos, but that is not in the course. The course mein wo nahi hai. It is not in the course, but I will be giving those videos to you. Okay, there I have made 3 videos. One on how to invite students in how to open a course in Google Classroom. The second video will be how to upload content in Google Classroom. The third one will be how to correct students in the Google Classroom. But anyway, if you see the video totally, it will be very quick for you. But as my friend has asked me about this Google Classroom, I will try to explain that. Okay. Okay. Now all of you know that from your G Suite account also you can go. I think so. From your G Suite account also you can go, or directly you can go to this Google Classroom. All of you know that. Okay, I am opening a Google Classroom where it is not a G Suite account, it is a normal account. Now I will open this. In that classwork I open. You see, I can, all of you know how to do it. In the classwork, you can add anything and you can have any quiz also. Now, you can add any content or you can ask them to just to give some work to the children, and you can get their assignments done, anything you can do. Okay. Now you see this one, what I have done is, this actually I have joined as a student only. This I have joined as a student. That is why I am not able to do anything. You see, this is I have joined as a student now. Suppose if you are joining as a teacher, what you can do is, in that Google Classroom, there is a option for quiz. Okay, now Google Classroom, what it does, okay, now I think today topic, I think, in the today topic, there was a lesson where Google Form converted into quiz. I think all of you know that, I think. Google Form converted into quiz. Okay. Okay, now in that what you did was, it was a normal Google Form, but you converted that Google Form into a quiz. Is it okay? But whenever you are using that quiz option in Google Classroom, whenever you are using that this one in Google Classroom, what really happening is, you can directly convert, directly you can do the quiz. No need to convert it. There is no need to convert it. Actually, it will go directly. It will go directly. Is it okay? Okay. 1 minute. If it is possible, I will just show you. Okay. You see, this is a quiz I have just added. This is a blank quiz. Is it okay? Now you see, this is a blank quiz. Remember, I think already I told you. The blank quiz which you are taking, you see, I have clicked it, it is coming directly as blank quiz. What is the meaning of it? Whenever you are doing it directly from Google Classroom, directly when you go to Google Classroom, that there is no need to convert a Google form into a quiz. Automatically, it will be a quiz only there. The idea clear? I think those who asked that question, I want to just show, tell him that. Okay, is it okay? Okay, I think I can show you once again. I'm showing it once again to you. Okay, this is the classwork. Or you are able to see, I think. This is the classwork. Already I have created something. Now I want to create one more. Okay, I will click this create. Okay, I will, because all of you know that the assignment can be created and quiz and assignment can be created, question can be created, material can be created, anything can be created. I will just simply, I think the question was asked about quiz. I will go for quiz. I'll just click this quiz and assignment. You see, here all of you are able to see that blank quiz. All are able to see? All are able to see? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
The meaning is here the Google form is not a Google form, it is a Google form quiz. Clear ho gaya? When you open a Google form, you have to convert it into a quiz. You please see today lesson number 1. Today I think that was the lesson number 1. Sorry, I think lesson number 2 or something. Converting a Google form into a quiz. But here what actually happening is the form is given as a quiz only directly. Is it okay now? Idea clear? No need to do anything. Simply click it and then add questions and then finish it. Those who asked the doubt, I think I'm clear about it. I'm repeat once again. When you go to the Google Classroom, whenever you are clicking this create, whenever you are clicking quiz and assignment, automatically Google form with quiz only will be created. Normal Google form will not be created. That's all. Simply click it and then you know how to do it. And then you please go through the today lesson is there. How to convert it into a quiz, how to give answer key and so on. Okay. I think I'm just closing it so that all of you can understand what actually I'm talking about. Okay. Any other question, please? I think I got only 2 questions. One was about
Hello.
the exam. Another was about this one. Okay. Neelam Tiwari.
Good evening, sir.
Neelam Tiwari, madam, please.
Hello,
Neelam
good
Tiwari.
evening, sir.
Yes, I can hear you, please.
Can you, sir, actually, please tell me how to take attendance in the Google Classroom.
Okay, madam. Actually, what I will do is today I have made one a video on that. I'm just sending it to all of you, those who are in that through email and also through WhatsApp. I will be sending it. For that, I'm telling you what you have to do is in that Google Chrome there is an extension. In the Google Chrome, you have to add one extension. If you add that extension, whenever you start it, the attendance will automatically start. Okay, there won't be an issue in that. Any other question? Okay, I think some of you are talking about the Jamboard. Some of you are talking about the Jamboard. I will just show you one more board to you. I think this will be highly interesting. It will be highly interesting. This is actually called open board. I'm just showing you open board. You can note down also, it is called open board. Let me show you that website if it is possible. It opens. I think it is opening, I hope so. All of you are able to see? A open board, interactive whiteboard for schools and universities. It is written, get open board for free. Simply click it, download it. Automatically you can get it installed in your computer. Okay, what is the advantage? It is just like a Jamboard only. What you can write it, something you can write and you can show it to the children. Let us see what are the advantages. I am opening the open board now. Is there anybody using interactive whiteboard in the school? Are you using interactive whiteboards? Have you used? Now it is not possible. All of you are doing online teaching. Hello? EC2, are you using, have you used interactive whiteboard? Hello? Is there anybody who used interactive whiteboard? Neelam Tiwari madam, have you used it?
No, sir.
No, you have not used interactive whiteboard in the school.
Sir.
When the school was running. Okay, anyway, I think this looks like an interactive whiteboard only. You see, again I repeat, this will be highly interesting when you are using that tablet or a tab or a writing board connected with your laptop or computer and you are using it. That will be highly nice. And whatever we are talking about, some of them work in Android phone. They may not work in Android phone. You should be a bit careful. Okay. Now, what are the advantages? As usual, I can write. You see, I am writing now. Welcome. Okay, I can write. And as usual, I can rub it. Okay. Okay. Another interesting thing about this interactive whiteboard, as I told you earlier, it is highly interactive. They have given you some options over here. You see audio, movie, picture. I think all of you, when you are using the interactive board, ye usme actually tha. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, in this application, when you go, you are having a ruler. You see ruler has come. You can rotate the ruler. And by making this pen, by simply putting it over here, I can, okay, I think I'm not doing it properly. If I just do it very clearly, I can draw a straight line without any problem. Okay, it's not actually, it's not proper there, over there. Anyway, you see one straight line I have drawn. Okay, now another interesting thing about this interactive board is you are having compass. The compass can be brought over here and you can push it over here. And you can, I'm just closing it. Once again, I will put it over here. And you can reduce the radius also, an angle also, and you can draw a circle. Okay, now you see, these are the things normally we do it in the board. Now this is an interactive board. Now you are having one protractor also. You're having a protractor and you can put one angles also, you can show to the children. You are having triangles and all of you know that set squares. You are having a clock, you are having encyclopedia, and you are having a calculator, and you are having a mask. What is the meaning of that mask? You can you will not to show something to the children. Okay, now this is actually magnifier. Now you can magnify and show it to the children. This is a magnifier. Okay, so you just play around and this is very easy. You download it. You can download it. Okay, what are the other advantages? Okay, now if you just click this document, so many documents you can download it also. You see import and export. Suppose you can import a textbook from your, I think all of you know that NCERT giving you textbooks. You can import a textbook. For example, let me check out whether I have imported. Okay, I have imported a textbook here. Okay, I have imported a textbook. Very clear. Click this import. It will ask you from where you want to import. Simply add it. Okay, now this is a very simple one. It is from your computer only. Okay, now what I can do is I can have a kind of interactive session now. What is the interactive session now? I can open this page number 4. Okay, page number 4 has opened. Now I can take this pen and I can teach the children. Teach children this graph you are seeing and this you are seeing and this is a correct answer. Like that, you can have interactive session with the notebook. Book you can just read it and then you can underline it, you can circle it, you can ask some questions and so on. And another interesting thing about this open board is there is one called podcast. You know what is the meaning of that podcast? You can record whatever you are teaching in the class. You can record and it will get recorded in your computer only. You please play around. I think we have no time. There is one video is there. I will send you the video to you. Okay. Any other question, please? Any other question? This open board, please note down and you try it. Some of you can try it. Any other question, please?
Sir, this is Ranjana from KV.
This is Ranjana Yadav. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. So you were telling me you're sending the extension on for Google Chrome so that.
Yes, madam. I'm sending those files to you. Okay, this is a video. Yes, madam.
Sir, I'm aware of that. That I think probably it's Meet Attendance, that's the extension you'll be using it, right?
No, actually you have to go to that Chrome store. There is one website called.
Yeah, there will be the most popular one is Meet Attendance.
So two or three are there. One with the Apple signature, another will be with a tick mark. You select whichever is there. Okay, always remember there are certain extensions which will normally give you some trouble also. You should be a little bit careful. Because if you are having a lot of extensions with your Chrome, then your computer may hang. That is a Chrome. Suppose 7, 8 Google Chrome will open. Okay, you should be a bit careful. Okay.
So, but therefore, we can use all these extensions only in laptop.
No, yes, yes, that they may not be available in Android. That's why I told you now. Some extensions are not available in Android phones. That is why I think most of the teachers, we are requesting them, please come out of your mobile and then try to teach the children through your laptop or computer. I think your DC madam was also on the day when she was interacting with the teacher, she was telling, you purchase on EMI also at least.
At least. Sir, problem, we do have laptops, but then teaching maths and all is difficult when we use laptop. Then we need tablets where we can write.
Oh yes. That is no. Even in the laptop, you see, you can. That is why you should have a kind of add-ons with that. You are right. But I think
writing is very difficult.
Some of them what they are doing, they are making PPTs, very small PPTs with the images and all. And even in the PPT also, you are having that pen is there. Na? With that pen, you can underline and you can teach also. That is another option is there in the PPT. PPT, when it runs, all of you know that I hope. When you right click it, you will get a pen. When a PPT is running, you right click it, you will get a pen. With that pen, you can underline also. But through PPT, if you teach, that is why I'm telling, out of that 40 minutes, you teach only 20 minutes. Okay, remaining 20 minutes, you have some kind of interactive worksheets or just ask them, give some work, ask them to do it. That is a way to engage the class. Continuously, you see, that is why even all the children psychologists, they are telling, all the children are having concentration span. The concentration span means a child cannot concentrate for more than 15 to 20 minutes of a particular topic. Even in the classroom, it happens. No need to tell you that what will happen when they are watching this screen and all. That concentration span is there. You should be a bit careful. Okay, anybody else?
Good evening, sir. Lavi this side.
Lavi here.
Yes, sir.
I think your Jamboard question I have answered, I think.
Yes, sir, yes. But I have one more query, sir.
Please.
Actually, I was recording the window capture option in OBS.
Okay.
I was having a PPT with sound effect, but while I was capturing it in OBS, it captured the screen only, not the sound effect.
It captured the screen, but not?
Sound.
Oh, madam, you just see in OBS. Okay, I will just show you the OBS once again. I will screen share. I will just show you the OBS. If it opens for me, I think it may take some time for me to open. If it open immediately, I will show you the 1 minute. I think it has to open for me. I am presenting the screen for you. so that you can see the OBS. Are you seeing it now?
Yes, sir.
You are able to see the OBS?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's visible.
Here there are two on the audio mixer. Are you seeing that audio mixer? There are two are there. One is called desktop audio. What is the meaning of desktop audio? Whatever the audio comes from your system. Suppose if you are playing a video or any sound is coming from your computer, that will be recorded. The next one is MIC/AUX, the bottom one. This is actually the microphone from outside. Whatever I talk, suppose I am talking now, you see, when I am talking, this one jumps. You are seeing that the bottom one is also jumping and the desktop audio is also jumping. Because I think some of you are making some noise in the back. I think somebody has not muted his mic so far. I think you are the only person maybe. From your sound, it is showing that in the desktop audio. Whatever I talk, it is showing you mic. Therefore, whenever you start the recording in OBS, please check whether both of them are working.
Okay, sir.
You check whether both of them are working. But what I feel is, instead of window capture, the best option is display capture. Are you seeing that? Display capture. Okay, what is the difference? Display capture will display the whole, whatever you are showing, it will capture. Window capture will capture only what are the windows open. For example, you opened a PPT, you opened a PDF, you opened something else, it will capture only that. Display capture will capture the total screen. Whenever I am doing any recording, I will tell you what is the procedure I am following. I select the display capture, I go to the PPT, I open the PPT, I run the PPT. After the first slide comes, I will use the shortcut key. What is the name given to the shortcut key for in OBS?
Hotkeys, sir.
Hot keys. Hot keys. See, I am showing you. Not shown. In that setting, you see hot keys. The hot keys, na? You have to fix the hot keys in the beginning itself. I think you see the video I have explained. What I will do? Okay, what I will do? Okay. Anyway, I think you might be having your own hotkeys. What I will do? I will open the PPT. I will run the PPT. After the first slide runs, if I am totally ready, I will type Control F1. But OBS should be open. Control F1 I will open. In the background, OBS will run. Then after all my recording is over, I will type Control F2 and it will stop. That's all. I will not go and touch this OBS again and again. You try once or one or two times and it will be totally clear to you. Is it okay? Hello?
Yes, thank you, sir. It's clear.
Is it okay, madam?
Yes, sir. It's
okay. You try that. OBS will record both the computer sound and whatever your sound also, but for your sound, your microphone should be proper. Okay. Check out the microphone. Your microphone should be proper. Okay, any other question, please? Any other doubt? Anybody facing any problem in quiz and assignments? In submitting the assignments or trying to understand the concepts? Any other doubt? Okay, I think no doubt is there. But remember, friends, I think you have received only 3 quiz and assignments so far. The 4th one will be given tomorrow, and on 15th August and 16th August there won't be any quiz and assignment, being closed holidays. Again, in the next week you will be receiving 5 continuously, 5 quiz and assignments. The 9th quiz and assignments will be the last one, and please try to submit them on time so that we can give the e-certificate to everybody at the same time. because we cannot generate the e-certificate in pieces. Piecemeal we cannot generate. With a single click, we have to generate the e-certificate for everybody. And next week, we will have one more video interactive sessions because we are starting some more interactive softwares. You may be facing some problem in that. Therefore, we will be planning for one more interactive session next week. And you just collect your queries, and there is no need to wait up to that interactive session. उस समय तक wait करने का जरूरत नहीं है. बीच में आपको कोई भी सवाल है, you can either send the mail because you know the mail ID. You are getting the mail from that only, online course.zmumbai@gmail.com. उसमें आपका mail आया, उसमें directly reply कर देना. Suppose whatever the doubt you are having. And I hope that all of you have joined the WhatsApp group. My number is there in the WhatsApp group, or you can contact me at any time. Have any doubt, please don't keep it with you. You first try to discuss with your friends. उधर ही आपका आधा सवाल जो है ना जवाब मिल जाएगा आपका. Suppose आगे आपका कुछ problem हो रहा है, just you can contact us. We are ready to help you. Our main aim of this course is that to make your online teaching interesting. We can't tell that हम लोग आसान करेंगे. आसान करना तो आपका हाथ में है. However, we will try to make it interesting and effective. Remember that if you are going on talking with the children, going on just giving concept, the child cannot understand. Another interesting thing is that all of you know that we have designed it for a general subject. We have not designed it for Sanskrit or Hindi or English separately. Those who are having some problem, suppose maths person having a problem, please contact me. Suppose Hindi persons are मुझे ये नहीं आ रहा है, वो करने के लिए नहीं आ रहा है, then you can call us. Okay. Anybody wants to add anything, then we will call it a day, because I don't want to waste your time, because I know that from the morning you are doing a lot of work with the children, taking online classes. It's not an easy job. I hope, I think I have tried to answer some of your queries, and I hope that all of you are enjoying the program. And remember that this program is designed to help you to make your online teaching interesting. Anybody wants to add? If anybody wants to add something, any other doubt you have? No? I think we can. Ranjana Yadav, you want to tell something?
No, sir.
Okay, I think you unmuted your mic. I thought that, okay, you are going to tell something.
Yeah, by mistake.
Okay, no problem. It's not a mistake. No, actually, I am asking you to unmute because some disturbance will be there for others. Otherwise, there won't be any problem. And even your camera also, if you mute it, then you can save the data for tomorrow. At least you can save it for your online classes. Anyway, I want to see all your bright faces. But we are actually asking you to mute your camera, because when you use your camera, all your images will be transferred and it will eat your data. That is why we are requesting you, not like that. When you are talking, you can unmute your camera also, there's no issue. Okay, now I think one or two had some problem with the Rex platform. I think I already reported it to there. I think there is a problem with the password which you are using, maybe. That is why every day you might have seen in the WhatsApp, I am sending the link of the videos also. Suppose those who are not able to watch it in the X platform, you can watch it in your mobile also. But once again, I repeat, please try to do all the assignments using a desktop or laptop, so that it will be easy for you to submit it within time. Because I feel it is, even when you ask me to do all this in a mobile, even though I'm having a sophisticated mobile, If you ask me to do it in the mobile, I think I will also face some problem. Anyway, mobile is okay, but try to do it in a desktop or a laptop so that your time will be saved. Is it okay? Can we close? Anybody wants to add something? Any doubt you have? Or any problem you are facing? Please feel free to ask. Shall we close? Okay. Okay, friends, thank you very much for your patience. Today there was a delay in 10 to 15 minutes because of some problem. Okay. There was some problem in the Wi-Fi, the router. I was getting it in my desktop, but I'm not getting in my laptop. But there was some problem. But anyway, I rectified it. But sorry for the delay. I think it was some 10 to 15 minutes. A delay was there. For next session, we will see that this delay will not be there. For happy learning to everybody. Please don't have any doubt with you. Please come out and try to rectify the doubts. And so that remember that it is going to help you a long way to make the classroom teaching. Even after schools are opened also, you can use all these things. Okay, now this workshop is only a curtain raiser. We have just given you the way, what are the things available outside. Or we can call it as either a curtain raiser or eye opener. But that is why we are, it is our, we are just simply trying. And I hope that all the three batches, they have enjoyed a lot. And I hope that your batch also will be enjoying it. Therefore, please enjoy it. Enjoy learning. Do it in a leisured way. I think Janmashtami, there was no work. Even Saturday, Sunday also, I think I am not going to give you any quiz and assignment on 15th and 16th. Please utilize the time. Try to complete the assignment which you have not submitted, and then learn it properly. Okay. I think, thank you, friends. Anything we will just discuss it in our next video session. I am closing it. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and bye.